Alright, welcome back everybody to another episode of Cities Skylines. We're right back in here in the city of Rossbury Landing. Today's episode we are going to work on just more residential development. We're expanding out our city. We'll also be adding in a new high school in the area, as well as just some other cosmetic things, so we're just going to work through it. We have a lot of residential demand right now, so we are gonna just keep firing it out. We might expand out our Prospect Rock park as well. So, if you're liking the content here and want to see more, please be sure to hit the like button, hit that subscribe button. Really helps me out. Really appreciate all the support, guys. Thanks for watching the videos. Let's get to it. Alright, we are back in the city of Rossbury Landing, and last episode we finished off our Prospect Oil Park. We have just a small little facility here just to create a little bit of plastic, a little bit of metals, just to kind of get things going. We got some barracks. I think what we forgot to do last time was to put some of these policies on. Yeah, it takes a little bit more money, but it really boosts up those what it makes. It really helps produce more of the goods. You can tell already. I mean, it went up to 12,500 instead. 12,000 just right off the bat. And these are going to be producing more as well. This guy's pretty full. I think eventually we'll probably have to pull this rail down here. And just kind of follow the terrain here. If we look at our terrain, it is pretty flat, but I think maybe we cross over the river somewhere around here and stay on the left side of this road. This road is going to just pretty much be dead straight all the way to the highway. That might be another piece of today. We might be extending this highway out. However, we will be adding in a brand new high school into the area, as we do not have one currently. We only have this elementary school here, which is keeping up with capacity right now. But I think right here is a very it's a perfect spot for a nice little high school. Maybe put a little field in there as well. But yeah, we'll get going on this right here. A couple of things I did add earlier. I added a nice little park here, as well as a Catholic church, because every little city needs a church. As much as everybody loves that. But what we're gonna do, we're actually gonna bring this down here. We're gonna go 18 units and into there, and we're actually gonna get a parking lot here. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna get parking, and I think, let's expand this out. We are going to use the parking lot roads. I think that's probably a right thing to do. So we'll give that a shot here. To be honest, it probably is going to look best if we just, I don't know. So we will use, let's see, we don't want that. I would see this being poorly maintained as well. So we will just do this. We will slide these over. Come on now. Push the right button. We'll leave that for now. We'll see how this goes. I don't think it's gonna like it, but we'll give it a shot. One more in here. Oh, well, that didn't work. Okay, well, let's go this way. Okay, so let's get these lined up. Let's get that mostly lined up. I think that's okay. And I think what we're gonna have to do is align these all to the same height, along with that road, probably there. Let's just align it all to the church. Now we'll align it to this road. As I click the wrong button, let's try that again. Alright, and then we might actually just raise this church up just a little bit. We might raise that road up just a little bit. Okay. I think what we might end up doing, I wonder if we can make, yeah, these node lists. I've never used this before, but we can try it. I don't know how this is gonna work, but it's not looking great. I guess we could have used this road. You know what? Let's try that instead. This obviously, it did not work. Let's go across again. Go back to find it. And then we will do a big one. Yeah, you know what? I think I'm okay with that. Bring it right up to the road. And then we use these guys at the beginning. And they should just snap in. Alright. We will leave the front for some handicap parking. We will use, you know, that might be kind of cool. I have a couple of those. Have an EV parking lot, and then we'll have some handicap there. Need to raise that back up. Alright, we can extend that down. I'm thinking actually we might want to drag this in a little bit. And then, just to finish it off, we will do... We'll mark this off with some concrete. You know what? Not this side. What we're going to put there is a line of trees. I think that would look nice. Let's get into our trees. Our content creator pack. And let's do a couple of... I think the really nice ones are these live oaks. So we'll do a nice line. That's a big one right there. Okay. Let's put another couple here. That's alright if those overlap a little bit. Alright, and we'll put a little bit of bushes down in here. And I think that looks pretty nice. We'll finish off this park here as well. Let's put a couple trees within inside the park. And just, you know, put in a little bit extra. I think parks usually look a lot better the more trees you put in them. Anyway, I think this is pretty good. We might want to level out some of the ground here just a little bit. Just kind of bring it out and smooth it a little bit extra here. Since we had to bring that up quite a bit to make that flat. Parking lots are definitely something else in this game. They require you to be flat. Anyway, so in today's episode, like I said, we are expanding out our residential. So we definitely need some more residential throughout the entire city. It's been a slow development, but we're working through it. Again, we're going to keep our 9-12 grid pattern. I think it's working out pretty good. Because we don't really have any reason to deviate right now. One thing we might do in the moment is just extend this out. And again, if we look at our terrain, it can literally just go straight. It's not going to need to do anything. One thing we might just curve it around this would be the only thing we might do. So if we do that, we would want it to be like there. And then just straight on. So we'll end up connecting this later. I don't think we need to right now. But right now, we just need to keep extending out our residential. Let's get some water under the roads here. This some water into the roads, and we will just fill it in, residential, all inside. You avoid trying to put any sort of residential on the outsides of roads if you're not done with them. That way you don't have to worry about, deleting them or anything like that. So I think the next step here is to get a high school. Now, we do have some other options. We do have, this big community high school I think is usually a pretty good one. Or this Ham High School. Otherwise, they're all these small little things. I don't necessarily like that. Or this Regis High School. I think that actually looks really cool. We also have this Streamline one. And then that's it for the high schools. So I think it's either going to be this one or this one. So if we take a look at them, I'm actually leaning towards this one. I think that's actually a really cool one. So if we look at how this has to get out, I would prefer it to be back off the road, so somewhere back here or something like this, and then you got maybe a parking lot road in the front. So I think what we might do, let's make sure the ground is level. It does not look level. So I'm thinking maybe we pull this out here, prematurely level the ground. I think is always a good idea. Let's pull that one instead. So we'll just kind of drag it out to kind of when it ends matching. So it's kind of that point there. And then I think we can kind of smooth this out now. Alright, so now we have a nice platform to work with here. We'll take this down just a little bit. Honestly, I think we might even use this as kind of the entrance to it. We could do it that way, I guess, as well. We could actually face it. We could face it this way. I think that's definitely a possibility. So we'll probably put it like maybe somewhere like here would be my guess. And so what we want to do is we want to use the same parking lot roads here. I think we might do maybe the one smaller. Yeah. And obviously, since this is a high school made by the city, it's gonna have much nicer parking lots because that's how it works. So I'm almost thinking maybe we even do like a turn, something like this, and then we have a separate road. What happens if we take it from like here? Oops, I don't want that. Did I say it doesn't look terrible? So let's see if we can get the high school in here. So if we put it like there, I think the only thing that we could do is drag this down and then just pull this back so we can make it a little closer to the road. Okay, and then I think what we'll end up doing, we will take a road out and down. Need to do a little bit further. Yeah, and actually what we can do here, we can actually shift or stretch the blue one. I don't know how much I love that, but... And actually, I think this one should probably be a one lane. And then, so you would just enter into that one there. You know what? We'll actually delete that. We'll just extend this out just so we can make this a little bit bigger. Yeah, that's not too bad. Alright, so then we will take this road and do that. I wish it didn't delete that road. That wasn't very nice of it. Oh man, now I got rid of my park path. Alright, let's put that back. It's kind of annoying. And honestly, you know, maybe this connects up to some part of the high school too. You never know. I mean, it's definitely a possibility. You know, you extend it out that way, possibly. All right, let's get some trees in here. We'll just we'll put some of the trees back here. I think this should probably be more uniform trees, is kind of my guess. I think we might end up putting a nice one of the big oaks here. Come on. Something like that, and then maybe we'll come through with some of these trees. Kind of make it look like, you know, it was intended. Alright. I think the last thing to do is just to make sure, well actually I don't think those need to be flat, but the last thing to do now is to put in our parking. So let us do, you know what, I'm gonna do that. I think that's fine. It's a little bit overlapping, but that's perfectly fine. Alright, now my question is, it does not go on that corner. Control X, please. Nope, I think you can technically do single ones, maybe? Oh no, this does not work at all. I mean, I guess you could technically... Yeah, corners are not great. I'll give it that. Oops. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, there we go. Whew. Delete, please. Oh, it's not gonna give it to me, is it? You darn thing. Okay, well, we gotta do this, and then we gotta do decals? No. Props? Nope. Can you stop selecting that? Is it a building? Oh. Alright, it's a building apparently. Okay. Alright, let's finish off this side. Control X, please. And we will put in a couple of handicap. Couple of handicaps here. I think work pretty well. Let's make sure this is all filled in. Okay. Control X, please. Alright, I think this is looking pretty nice. I think what we might do is do a field out here of some sort. Maybe a baseball field. We could do this track and field. I think could be pretty nice back there. I think we might end up doing that. Maybe that in this baseball field. So, it must be placed roadside, alright. So what we're going to end up doing, we're going to extend that out, and then we're going to curve this in, and give me a road, please. Alright, that's not too bad. I think we will just raise this back up, just so it's not too bad. And then actually what we're going to do, we are going to take this road and go straight out and have a road just kind of come back here. And we will bring it down and turn it just a little bit. Bring this back. Okay. And then let's get that field in there. Let's see if we go to there. I think that's a little too close. Let's bring that back maybe a little bit there, and then we can put a path through there. Turn off all our snappings. Do a little bit of a path around the high school. And then we might just connect that down there. I think this is starting to look pretty nice, honestly. Let's get some water in here before everything goes to crap. Bring that down to here. Hopefully that has water now. So I think the last thing to do is to get a nice little baseball stadium in here. It looks like the front is in the top left corner. So what we might do is just have this road come down this way. To be honest, I think that's gonna be perfect. So what's gonna happen now is when you hit a home run, you're gonna hit the school. So I think that's perfect. Let's put a couple more trees down here just to kind of fill in the place. I don't think anything's going to develop over here. This is most likely just going to be like a park. What we might do is finish this path off here, connect that down to this road. Alright, I think this is actually really good. I'm quite pleased with this, to be honest. So unfortunately we can't really do anything here, which is kind of sucky, but I guess what we can do is we can add a few more here, at least. That way, you know, it doesn't look completely barren. But yeah, I'm pretty happy with how this has turned out. Let's just get the water else filled in here. Yeah, I think this is pretty good. I guess it would have made more sense to have this road just continue from here. And honestly, I might do that. I don't necessarily love that, so let's just continue this road straight. We will do that, and then we will actually move. We can move this a smidge in because we lost some of our parking. I think that's okay. Let's do this and just get this filled in with concrete. A little bit bigger. Okay, that's pretty nice. And then we need to take our baseball stadium. So it won't hit it won't hit the school quite as hard this time, but okay. Let's get a couple more trees in here. Let's get some big oaks, big live oaks in the corner here. I think that's a nice little addition there, and I think what we might end up having here is a couple more parking lots, because you can never have enough parking lots. So what we probably need are, let's see if we can find a good one here. Oh, that would have been a nice one. You know what I might do? I might actually throw it here and then actually just move this back. So I think it's actually kind of cool, or to feel like the wall, the actual wall back there, is part of the home run. I think that's kind of neat. So anyway, we have some more parking over here. Let's see, do I have any ploppable asphalt? I do. Okay, let's just try this instead. That didn't work. Oh, it must not be anywhere near level over here, apparently. That's interesting. Weird. I guess I went a little too far. Alright, that's not the worst. Okay, so let's now try the ploppable asphalt and see what happens. There we go. So let us put just a little ploppable asphalt right there. I think that's okay if it extended a little further than that, to be honest. And then we'll just come back, clear that up. Alright. Can't bring that up, so that's stinky. Can't bring that down. Okay. It's going to be how it is. Alright, I think we have a really nice design here for a high school. I think that's really nice. So let's continue. Let's continue with the moving forward here. We're actually going to take this here. This will probably change our layout just a little bit, but I'm okay with that. Make these blocks just a little bit bigger. I think it's okay. You can transition a little bit. So in this case here, now we're going to have, unfortunately, we're going to have a little dot, a little square in between each one of these, which is okay. But we're here to expand. You know, we're going to expand our residential. We're going to get more people. All right, let's fill it in. Let's get it going. Alright, I actually I'm loving this high school. I think this is a really nice high school. Let's finish it off. Let's get a couple more big trees in here. And then let's finish off our little path here. Okay. I think what we might do, maybe we'll throw a couple of these nicer trees kind of there we go, that's nice. And then we might you know, finish it off with a couple of young lindens in the middle there. Again, I think we might place a nice big live oak right there in the middle of the right there in the front of the school. All right, you can see there's a lot of activity here. This is really nice. I like this. We do have a tree going through here. I think what we might do is just pull that back a little bit. I think that would look fine. Okay. So we have a high school with a track and a field. I think that's really good. I like that. All right. So in the meantime, we're going to speed things up a little bit here. We're going to get the rest of these houses built up here. We're going to get more people into the city. What we're seeing here, we have a capacity of 3,000, so this school has a capacity of 3,000. That's going to last us quite a while. But yeah, we have enough capacity for high school. We have plenty of high school capacity. Let's see how everything else is doing right now. We got no crime rate. This is nice. Probably could do with another maybe fire. Yeah, I don't know. It's probably fine. As for our health care, we have plenty of status there. Death care was fine as well. Yeah, so we're moving on. We're moving on in this episode here. This is really good. So I think we're gonna end the episode here. I think we've made really good progress. We've made a very nice very nice high school. There's a lot of people already into the city, in the high school. So 3,000 people can go to that. We also put together just a little Catholic church here. We might want to fill, you know what, we're going to put another high density residential building right there. I've made these couple ones historical, just to kind of keep them that size. I like that size a lot better. I might probably do the same thing here, because once they level up, they become hard to manage. So, because they get way too big. We don't want that. We want to keep it nice and minimal. All right. Thanks again, everybody, for... we just had a level up. We are now level 3. Let's go. All right, again, thanks everybody for watching today's episode. I hope you guys liked the episode. Thanks again for watching. If you made it this far through the video, really appreciate it. Be sure to hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Again, that really helps me out, especially as a new YouTuber. So appreciate all the support, guys. And again, thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next episode.